Hey everybody, this is Let's Play 2025 July week 3. I'm going to start the embellishing this week, and I thought I'm just checking in to show you where I'm starting from, which is pretty much where I finished last week, except I do have these prepared. I folded them in half and then folded the outer edges into the middle, and I will be placing them on the edges like that and then stitching them down. I usually have been using like a running stitch, but I'm not 100% sure that's gonna happen this time. And then these I made a little bit. This one's 1.5 inches, so it folded down to just over 1/4 of an inch. And these I did at 1/2 inch, like cut at 2 inches so that they fold into 1/2 inch widths. So I will be basting those down and stitching them down, and I will share. And as I work on my other embellishment pieces, I'll share that too. And yeah, I just wanted to check in. Here's where I've gotten to. I got the top bric rack stitched down. I stitched the binding down the side using a pretty little cross stitch. I'll include a picture of a close-up of that at the end. And I did the black on the red, and then I did the red on the black. Sorry, I'm hitting my camera stand there. And I then also did a running stitch across the bottom binding. I'm really pleased with the way that turned out. And then as I don't have embellishments stitched down yet, but here's where I've got my chest pieces cut out, and I've come across the issue of black on black is not going to show. So I've been thinking about that for a day or so. I used to, not used to, but I have in the past, when I've had black on black, did a one strand of embroidery floss in a lighter color around the edge that's not showing, and that helps. So I'm gonna try that with this, I think, unless I come up with a better idea. I can't think of how else to play that. I got my tiny little suit designs cut out, and I put them on a black and white fabric, and I pinked. I have the wavy pinking blade, so I cut it out, and that's still yet to be stitched down with the running stitch. I moved my checkerboard over slightly. The cards, I've got 2 I want to do. They're going to go here. They're not going to go like a fan, because I'm just going to take up too much of these, so I think I'll just put one on top of each other. It's just the back of the card. And I will have button checkers on here. Game in progress, because I don't have enough buttons. And I don't have them out at the second, but remember the little dice charms dice beads I had? I have 5 of them. So I'm going to stitch them here, I think, as a sort of Yahtzee game, because I know you use 5 dice for Yahtzee. And I have a thought for here too, an embroidery idea, which came to me all of a sudden a couple days ago. So this is where I'm going to leave it for this week, and next week I'm going to be finishing it off. I'll show you, I saved it, I'll show you my plan for getting my cards to be the same, etc., etc. All right, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Not very long, this one either. I'm enjoying this black and red piece. I think it's been in me for a while. Okay, have a good week, and I will see you next week.